The solar eclipse in Libra will force confrontation. By Eliza Kelly, astrologer and cut contributor. Do you remember a few months ago when you picked up some cute eclipse glasses and stared directly at the sun? Well, today, Wednesday, October 6th, the solar eclipse is back, baby. Only this time it's in the sign of Libra, and it won't be crossing the continental United States, sorry. But just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. You're absolutely going to feel it. Now, and for months to come, here's everything you need to know about this major lunation. Hold on, what does an eclipse mean in astrology again? Eclipses are notable astronomical and astrological events that take place when the sun, moon, and earth align perfectly. Lunar eclipses occur when the earth wedges between the sun and the moon, while solar eclipses are the result of the moon passing between the earth and the sun. This phenomenon temporarily blocks out the sun's vibrant light, casts a dark shadow on our planet, and, for a brief moment, turns day into night, very metal. Eclipses take place on the upper and lower bounds of the moon's ecliptic plane. In astrology, these points are referred to as the north and south nodes, and they represent destiny, fate, and karma. The north node symbolizes where we're going, while the south node reveals what we're leaving behind. But wait, didn't we just have an eclipse? You bet we did. Just 2 weeks ago, a lunar eclipse in Pisces made us feel all kinds of weepy/creepy. I'm not telling you to forget about that lunation, but in a lot of ways, it has nothing to do with the current sky. That lunar eclipse was a completely different story, literally. It was part of the Virgo-Pisces Eclipse series, which will continue through 2027, a new narrative that's just getting started. So what should I know about the solar eclipse in Libra on October 2nd? This particular solar eclipse is happening at 10 degrees Libra, and with Mercury, the planet of communication, cognition, and expression, deeply involved, its influence will amplify how we express, negotiate, and understand the shifts taking place. Mercury's presence means that the conversations you have, the decisions you make, and the messages you send, or receive, are all infused with the weight of this eclipse. It's not just about what's happening externally, but also how you're interpreting and articulating your experiences, both to yourself and to others. And remember, just as the moon blocks the sun, this may be more about what's being unsaid. What important information is being obscured, overlooked, overshadowed? Aligned with the South Node in Libra, this eclipse also shines a light on what you've outgrown, especially interpersonally. The shadow side of Libra, the people-pleasing, conflict-avoidant, superficial qualities, will be exposed under this sky, making it harder to ignore those things you've been glossing over. As the celestial bodies point toward the North Node in Aries, notorious for its fiery independence, you're being invited to push forward, regardless of external opinions. During this solar eclipse, explore what it means for you to move forward boldly, confidently, and courageously. So what if not everyone likes you? So what if people don't get it? You get it. You see the vision. To fulfill what your soul deeply desires in this lifetime, you must release the need for universal approval. You must be willing to face conflict. Go forth! Can I do anything to prepare for a solar eclipse? Solar eclipses are turning points, but they're not the time for manifestation rituals. In fact, I don't recommend doing much of anything, because the energy is far too chaotic for trying to control or direct outcomes. Instead, treat this eclipse as a moment to pause and reset. Reflect on where you want to take action by observing your current landscape. This is a time for consideration, not force. Pay attention to what comes up for you in the days surrounding the eclipse. Opportunities, challenges, emotions. These are clues to where the universe is nudging you to grow. And remember, friends, there's still one more eclipse in this series, which will be taking place next year. That means that things are still moving, still adjusting, still shape-shifting. If you're not quite where you want to be just yet, don't worry. Be patient with yourself and know that everything is coming together, perhaps in ways you can't quite yet see. Transformation takes time. Trust that you're getting closer to where you're meant to be,